That night, an abandoned mansion became the final destination of a case the police could never explain. But the most terrifying part wasn't what happened inside. It was the feeling that the house was still waiting for its next victim. Years earlier, Evelyn Carter lived alone in a secluded mansion deep in the woods. After the mysterious death of her husband, she became obsessively protective of the house, as if she were hiding a secret she would never reveal. According to local rumors, a hidden room beneath the mansion contained a fortune that the Carter family had been hiding for generations. Daniel Brooks, a local investor, believed the legend was real. After spending weeks searching through old records, he discovered a blueprint showing that there was a section beneath the basement that didn't appear on any official map. Determined to find the hidden fortune, Daniel secretly broke into the mansion one night with Marcus Reed and Tyler Grant. The three men followed a dark dirt road, crossed an old wooden bridge, and climbed over the fence surrounding the property. There was no electricity inside the house. Only a few weak candles flickered in the darkness. As they walked through the hallway, they heard something being dragged across the floor upstairs. But when they looked up, no one was there. A short while later, the basement door slowly opened by itself. Inside, there was nothing but an old baseball bat lying in the middle of the passage. They continued searching. Then Tyler disappeared. Daniel and Marcus found only his flashlight lying at the bottom of the stairs. Moments later, every candle in the mansion went out at the exact same time. Panicking, Daniel and Marcus ran toward the front door, but it was locked. As they desperately searched for another way out, Daniel discovered a hidden passage behind several wooden crates in the basement. At the end of the tunnel was a small room covered with dozens of photographs, pictures of people who had entered the mansion over the years. Then, deep inside the tunnel, a figure slowly stepped out of the darkness. It was Evelyn. Her skin was gray, her eyes were completely white, and the old baseball bat in her hand made her look like someone who had been dead for a very long time. Daniel ran back into the main hall of the mansion, but the front door still wouldn't open. Desperate, he rushed into the backyard, hoping he could escape by climbing over the fence. But then he noticed an old well. For some reason, Daniel felt an invisible force pulling him toward it, as if something was silently urging him to come closer. At the bottom of the well were personal belongings belonging to people who had disappeared over the years. The next morning, police found 3 bodies inside the mansion. But Evelyn was nowhere to be found. The only thing they recovered was security footage recorded just minutes before Daniel entered the property. In the footage, a woman who looked exactly like Evelyn was standing outside the gate, watching Daniel walk into the mansion. What made everyone's blood run cold was the fact that Evelyn Carter had died 17 years earlier. From that day on, the locals began calling Evelyn Carter's spirit Granny, and warned everyone to stay away from the abandoned mansion. But there were always unlucky people who became too curious and eventually stepped inside the haunted house.